I'm making this video on how old I'm getting. Yesterday, went fishing for a while. A car died on me, and somebody, a very kind soul, very nice guy from Oregon, who traveled all the way across the country to visit family, helped me get my Chevy Tracker started again. So whoever you are, met you out there at the lake yesterday. Thank you very much for helping me get my car started. And safe travels to wherever you're going. Very good, very nice guy. I am thinking about this, noticing that there's a lot of reportings of shark attacks. And shark attacks are, well, there's been an increase in shark attacks. I have to admit. I mean, because I surfed mostly in the 1980s. Also surfed a lot back in the 70s. But I never came across a shark. Came across dolphins and a man of war once, but never any sharks. But it seems like there's been a lot of shark attacks. There was a few guys that were pretty much professional surfers that died in shark attacks. A lot of them seem to happen in Hawaii or Australia. A lot of attacks out in Australia. South Africa, there's been a few attacks over in South Africa. And they kind of got me wondering, why are all these attacks happening? I have a weird feeling that it has to be with, there has to be some kind of a, well, there could be just a lack of awareness by people and just frolicking out in the water and not thinking about sharks. Sharks get agitated. It's almost like when you go fishing and you throw a jig at a bass, and where bass are, you throw it enough times. I mean, they're going to get agitated and they're going to strike it. So maybe the sharks just get agitated. It could also be because of the warming trend, and maybe a scarcity of food for the sharks. So the sharks are attacking people. Maybe possibly mistaking them for seals, because sharks do not really like human meat. I think they will eat it, but it's not like their choice of food. I think they'd rather have like maybe a nice seal or something. I think, tasty seal. Maybe put a little pepper on them and stuff. I don't know. I don't know what sharks think, but there has been a serious increase in shark attacks in the last few, especially like the last couple of decades, it seems like. And there's definitely been a warming trend. I've definitely noticed it myself, how things are hotter than they used to be. It feels a lot hotter. But then I'm in North Carolina, which is it gets so hot here that you can't go outside. I'd go outside, but it's probably not a good choice. I've been going outside a lot, fishing and stuff, so I'm kind of concerned I may have some lip cancer, possibly. I don't know. If I have the lip cancer, then I have the lip cancer. There's nothing I can do about it. Maybe the doctors can help me figure it out. I have to go to the dermatologist soon, so we'll see. Hopefully it isn't skin cancer. If it is skin cancer, there's a good chance that they can solve the issue through radiation and stuff, but we'll see what happens. So if it's my time to go, then it's my time to go. Like, we all should be ready. when it's time to leave this earthy world, then it's time to leave the earthy world. Where we go, I have no idea. Probably in a box. And a long sleep. So, as far as the shark attacks go, it doesn't really have me much too concerned at this point. I mean, back in the day, I'd probably be kind of concerned surfing, and then having a shark come up and nip me in the toes or something, or just kill me. But it never happened. I surfed a lot in my teens and 20s, and even into my 30s. By 35, I pretty much given up the whole surfing deal because I was too busy. With that said, I have chosen pretty much to do most of my surfing inside now. I try not to go surfing outside. So my surfing basically consists of staring at waves that I create. And I think everybody needs to have some kind of outlet in life. I always had an outlet. It was either fishing. It could have been it could have been picking up cans all day to get a little bit of extra cash. Or it was, I used to pick up cans. I didn't have access to a TV. What the heck was a TV? Back when I was not doing so well, I had no idea. I knew what TV was. I just never watched it. I was too busy trying to get cans so I could get over to the recycle place and cash them in and get a few dollars. Thankfully, whether it's the good Lord upstairs, I don't know. I think it's really just happen chance being no longer as poor as I was. That doesn't mean I'm not poor because. And what is poor anyway? Are you poor because you have no money, or are you poor because you lack character? I don't know. Or if you're having some kind of nefarious freaking agenda or something like that, then I would say you're probably poor, even if you got $1 million. So, and I will say one thing, that if you do go through difficult times in life, where you're out there, you're scrounging, you got no money, you're hungry, and you're just scared and lonely, and you're huddled up in a cave, and maybe you're watching someone in a park going, oh, I hope they leave so I can go dig in that dumpster thereby, get some cans. There's always hope. There is always a little bit of hope. Because if you're alive, that's hope right there. Just being alive. You might be crazy, but you're alive. Me, at this stage, 62 years old, I am absolutely insane. But not in a bad way. I'm still a very curious person about life. But my curiosity is more about seeing the wonders of the world, seeing the natural beauty of the earth itself. Stuff that I see on the news doesn't really impress me much because it's just a bunch of talking weirdos. But if you go out and you watch like the moon, I watched the moon the other day, sat there out on the lake and just stared up at the moon, watched Mr. Moon out there. That was a beautiful thing. Or if you go out and you catch a fish and that fish is kind of, he's eyeballing you, he's looking at you, he's like, what the heck are you doing? Sometimes I feel a little sorry for him, but thankfully I let him go because I don't like to keep the fish. But other than that, with this day, the day and age that we are in now, isn't really so much different than it was when I was growing up in the sense that the world still revolves on its axis. Nothing has really changed. If you want to look at the moon, look up at the sky and look at the moon. Or look at, go to a lake and look at all the beautiful birds flying around. That's the way the world operates. What you're watching on, which I'm watching now, I have no idea why, Fox News is basically humankind that is not really in tune with their nature self. You know what I mean? Where they're like your Adam and Eve. It's political garbage and stuff. Really it really doesn't align with anything that I see as interesting. It's more like what I'm doing now, just talking, and I'm just filling with this talk on this video that I'm making right now. And I'm still talking because I am an NPC. Actually, so that is my views on a lot of things in life. That if you find something that's interesting to you and it looks beautiful, like you could make something beautiful, absolutely beautiful, you can change your whole mindset in 10 minutes. And you don't even have to sit online, watching all the weird stuff. You can just create something out of your own head. Like this picture that I'm drawing. You can create something with your own imagination. You don't even have to really, you just do whatever is coming to mind when you're drawing a picture. Which I have finished my picture for the most part. And that is a couple of waves on a beautiful friggin' whatever it is. I have no idea. It's a couple of waves in the ocean. I drew those myself. And drawing pictures makes me feel like my world's all right. And nothing else really matters except my little picture. Thanks for watching. Try to do something that makes you happy. That's my advice as an older guy, 62 years old. Yeah. Draw something, make something, whatever it is. Could be a picture, could be a card, could be a paper airplane, could be a picture book. Create something that makes you happy and boost your spirits. All right. Thanks for watching.